the last episode outside.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Yeah, last episode in a campsite. That is bonkers.
Yeah.
We've got, what does that mean? We've got like 11 of these? 10 or 11?
This will be 11.
This will be 11. Wow. It really doesn't feel like we've done 11 of them.
No. It's crazy how fast the time has gone, but also at the same time, it's like, damn, I've been doing this for 3 months.
Yeah.
It's kind of unreal.
Time is a weird fucking thing.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it feels like it's going slow, but then at the same time, I look back on it and I'm like, how the fuck? Like, it feels like we were in Glacier not 3 months ago, even though it feels like it was 6 months ago and 2 weeks at the same time.
Yeah, it's been a wild trip.
Yeah.
Just in general, so many experiences, like so much going on, but at the same time, nothing going on. Like, it's a
weird paradox.
It's been an unbelievable life experience.
Yeah, unbelievable. I can't imagine what my life would be like if I didn't do this. Like, this feels like it was destined to happen.
Absolutely. It felt like that way before the trip, and it has only been cemented by how well the trip has gone. Nothing really has, like, gone wrong. It's just the universe has been on our side the whole time.
Yeah. No, it feels nice to have the universe on your team.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Rather than being like, what the fuck, bro? Like, how come you keep throwing me all these problems? Now it's like, oh, like, you're throwing me these lobs to, like, increase my vertical. So that
exactly.
So I can throw down better dunks.
Yeah, precisely. It tests you. It's like, it's going to send you a bunch of shit that, like, fucks with you until you're like, all right. Like, you learn the lesson, and then it starts helping you.
It's like a woman. Just nonstop testing you.
Yep.
So
That's
awesome.
Facts. It is.
Yeah. No, life's great, man. Life is awesome. I could not be happier with where I'm at right now.
It's wild that this is going to be, like, for the rest of our lives, we're going to have this experience just as, like, part of our character. Like, we're always going to be the guys that did 3 months outside camping. Right out of college.
Right out of college.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right out of, like, 4 years of straight being drunk and high and just betting and watching sports on the couch. Like, the complete opposite of what this has been.
Yeah. These are fundamental times of our life. Fundamental. Yeah. And we decided to just go run around outside, do one of the most crazy, challenging, like, mostly, like, mentally challenging things that we could possibly do.
Yeah, this was surprisingly mentally challenging, too. Like, I thought it was going to be, like, I knew that there was going to be a mental challenge, but I thought it was going to be more, like, physically challenging in the sense that it was going to be cold, and, like, I was going to be dirty, and I was going to smell bad and all this, but I didn't really realize how much of an effect that had on the mental, and, like, how it takes a lot to, like, not just crack under that. There was a couple of nights where I was like, fuck.
Maintaining your sanity is a skill at this point.
Yeah, it really is.
To be able to wake up every day when it's cold out and then look at 3 more months of that in the face and just be like, give it to me is impressive. Like, that's not something to be that can be overlooked. That's impressive shit.
Yeah. I mean, this whole time, there's been, in 3 months, there's maybe been, like, 2.5 weeks talking about our time in Phoenix and, like, maybe Joshua Tree where it was, like, warm enough that you could wear shorts.
Yeah. I was wearing shorts most of those days in Arizona, I guess, but... Yeah, here, I mean...
You are a bit more cold accustomed than I am, too, but I've basically lived in multiple layers. I've got 3 long sleeves on right now and pants.
That's crazy.
Like, I've basically lived in this level of clothing forever.
Coming from, like...
I'm from Florida.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I used to not own pants. I used to walk around in khaki shorts and Sperry's and, like, a random T-shirt for, like, pretty much my entire life. And now I haven't done that for 3 months. Like, I don't know what's going on with me.
That's a big change for you. It's good for you, especially to, like, get out and experience other shit. Florida is such a strange place. It is truly the exception to everywhere else in America.
Absolutely. Being outside of Florida has made me realize that.
Yeah.
Like, I really didn't get it that much because I grew up there, went to school there, popped out every once in a while, but those felt like vacations. Now it's like, holy shit, people live in places where it's, like, freezing and snowing and dead for half of the year, and then it's, like, blistering hot, like the desert.
Yeah.
Like here, it's like hot as fuck in the summer, I'm sure, and then right now it's cold as shit.
It's crazy. The kids that grew up in Florida, obviously, like, I got a chance to interact with a lot of kids that just have never left Florida, really.
Yeah.
And you guys are all fucking crazy. Like, you wear it on your sleeve. It's unbelievable.
Like, what do you mean?
It's just like you clearly don't have a concept for cold or like seasonal change like at all. It's actually kind of funny. You're addicted to your Sperry's and shorts, and you're just like, oh, I love going to the beach. Like, the beach is for specific times of the year.
That's hilarious.
I got a little like sucked into it because it's a nice lifestyle. Like,
it is. It's very comfortable.
You can't really be mad about like beach bars and sun all the time. Like, yeah, that's pretty nice. But when I came back, and now that I've experienced like cold and fall again, fall was a big one for me. I found that I like really miss that shit, and I kind of need that in my life because it's just like when you're in Florida, it's the same weather every day. It's either is it too hot to go outside, is it a hurricane, or is it perfect out? Those are the only three options.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially like the further south you go, it rains every day.
Yeah.
Like where I'm from, it literally rains at 4 to 5 p.m. every single day for like 8-9 months out of the year. So it's like you want to go do shit cool, you better be planning for it to like all those plans to get thrown out the window for at least only 1 hour out of the day too.
Exactly.
Because it only rains it rains just enough for everything to get wet. And then it's like, all right.
That's your guys' level of inconvenience. Everyone else in the country does that for like 3 months. Like, other humans in America are getting checked by the weather at least like 25% of the year. You guys have no one checking you. That's why Florida people are crazy. Florida man is bred off the fucking weather that you guys have.
Fair. That's pretty fun.
Like, when it's just nice out, like, you don't get bored. You're just like, oh, just go fuck around and like do some crazy shit.
Facts. It's really the weather is generally not a limiting factor.
Yeah, exactly.
And like we are crazy too, because like they'll be like Cat 5 hurricane coming through, and we're just like,
hurricane party.
Yeah. Should we put stuff on the windows this time, or are we just gonna play the odds? We think it'll miss us again, right? It's like
crazy.
Cat 5 coming through.
Yeah.
But like it also doesn't even like fuck with the house. Like unless you've got like trees that'll come down right next to your house, which if you're in Florida, honestly, you should be prepared for some of these things.
Yeah.
Like there's not much that they ask of you in Florida.
Palm trees, like, I feel like don't really like, fall down. Like they're just like sturdy motherfuckers.
No, they're meaty fucks.
Yeah. And you guys just build your houses out of concrete, so you're like, yeah,
exactly.
Blow the wind as hard as you want. No one's gonna move.
See, that's a funny piece to me. Like coming out of here is I'm like, why don't you guys just build your fucking houses with concrete?
Yeah.
Like
we don't have to.
Yeah, I get that, and it's cheaper and all that.
Yeah.
Like sure, it just doesn't make sense to me.
It's funny, and you guys like don't have basements. Basements. I grew up in basements. Like all my foundational memories of like drinking for the first time, like going to parties in high school and stuff, basements.
Yeah, when I drove up to your house and we popped into the basement to pick shit up, that was maybe like my third time ever in a basement.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so
like
wild.
max. It might have been my second. I know I've been in one time before. I'm just throwing in an extra one for
That's
fluff.
crazy.
Yeah.
Basements are lit.
No basements. Y'all got like wooden houses, which that shit just like creaks and moves.
It absolutely does.
It's not sturdy. Like,
Adds character.
I step into my house and it's like I'm in a tank.
Yeah, and you have no fucking cell service. I've realized that too. All the concrete houses, no service when you're in the house.
Funny. That's interesting. I hadn't thought about that. I mean, it just depends. Like, are you broke and can't afford like good Wi-Fi? Like, because in my house, I've got like solid internet.
You're there. I'm always like visiting somebody, so there's a certain amount of time before I ask for the password for the Wi-Fi.
Oh, right.
So I notice it.
Fair. Okay. Yeah, I get that. That's a good point.
But yeah, the thing about the kids specifically that live there and like don't really leave, like our friends, they think that the rest of the world is like Florida, and it's like what? Like it's crazy to me.
Yeah,
like, it's absolutely insane. Like you could grow up in Ohio and just be like, the rest of the world's kind of like Ohio. It's like, yeah, you're not far off.
Too far off. Yeah.
Like it's not that different. You live in Florida, everything is different from Florida.
That's funny. That's funny to me.
Yeah, it's a funny little existence, but it's like that's what makes Florida crazy.
Yeah. I love it though. Like,
Yeah.
I love that everybody is like psychotic.
Yeah.
Like it provides a certain like level of energy.
Totally. People view Florida. Everybody else is like, Florida's crazy. Cut it off. Like, we don't need that.
Yeah.
And it definitely gets a harsher rap than it deserves.
They shit on us so much, bro.
They do.
So much for no reason.
I got like fucking eviscerated for going to school in Florida. Everybody was like calling me soft. They're like, you're gonna go down to Florida, you're fucking crazy. But it's really like a cool spot. It's definitely
awesome.
not as ridiculous as people make it out to be, but it is still ridiculous. Like, it's factually ridiculous.
Yeah.
Which makes it's the only state that's like has ridiculousness bred it into its DNA. So
yeah,
it's special in that way for sure.
Yeah. There also is like a little bit of there's like a fun piece that comes to it when like the Florida man is like a thing. Like, nobody talks about like the people in Louisiana or Missouri.
No.
Like, nobody gives a fuck about those spots.
It's
like,
absolutely facts.
I mean, I'm sure they're nice. I haven't been there personally. I'm sure that they definitely get ragged on a little bit for being whatever, like inbred or whatever they fucking get down there.
Incestuous.
Yeah. But like Florida, it's like they really just like take shots. It's like, you guys just don't, like, you guys are just mad that it's warm and sunny all year.
They just can't hang. That's really what it is. They can't handle the party atmosphere that Florida is.
It really is.
It's just a big party.
You could party all year long.
That is the point. Like, that's the weather aspect of it. Like, you guys can go to the beach bar and get trashed January 15th.
Yeah.
No one else in the country can do that.
In a t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah. No one else in the entire country can do that.
Yeah.
You guys live in the tropics. It's crazy.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome.
Even though like it definitely is a weird bubble, like I'm glad I ended up there because it was such a fun, like, not necessarily like it was so fun because it was Florida, like, necessarily, but like I never had those, obviously, and I missed out on some other things like snow days or any of that, but there was never any of that like like, I can't do something because of this thing I can't control. Like, it was always like, I'm completely in control of my life.
Yeah.
The weather is warm. The sun is out. Like,
the one thing I will say is, like, it builds a little bit of character to just, like, get beat down by the winter. Sure. But, yeah, I mean, Florida, best place to spend 4 years in college. Like, I'll say that to anybody. You want to argue with me on that? I'll argue with you till the day I die. Like, if you have 4 years to go party and like live it up and really experience being 18 to 22, go do it in Florida.
Yeah.
Absolute best spot
Florida
to do
State is the pinnacle of college party fun. Like, you gotta, like, we were just watching the FSU US
game. I was
game
just gonna
night.
shit on them.
Like, they're so lame.
The one part of Florida, I spoiled it. The one part of Florida that's like lame as fuck is Gainesville.
It really is. Like, you drive through there, it's the swamp. Like, if you hate the humidity, like buggy part of Florida, like the armpit of all of that shit is Gainesville.
Yep.
Like,
it's shit.
And then they just pride themselves on being like 6 slots ahead of us nationally. It's like,
you guys are nerds.
You guys are
Congratulations.
lame. Yeah. Whoa. Like, we saw this post on social media. It was like some guy who was just pissed.
Yeah.
He was so, you could just feel his like seething nature like behind the screen. He had sent this text that got posted on Instagram. And it was like, oh, yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it while you got it. Because when you're all broke and homeless because you went to Florida State and not UF, you'll be... Pure
cope.
Yeah, pure cope, bro. It's like, my bad. That you are choosing to work for the 4 years of your life when you actually have no responsibility instead of have fun.
If you're trying to be a wagey for the rest of your life, go to UF.
Yeah.
If you want sauce and an ability to like really make it in the world, go to FSU.
You want sauce and Riz?
Yeah.
You know where to go.
Yeah, you go to the party school, you go to Florida State.
Yeah.
Tallahassee is the spot. It's not even like, so South Florida, you get the beach bars, like from Miami to Tampa, and then whatever's like directly across from Tampa, you get beach bars, beach, that's the vibe.
Yeah.
Gainesville and like anything north of Tampa and like central, shit. Country, like you might as well just be in Texas. It's not worth it. Jacksonville, cool, but like winters, you still can't really go to the beach in the winter in Jacksonville. Tallahassee's at least like naturally beautiful. Like there's really cool natural stuff going on there.
Yeah.
You want to hit the springs? Fire. You want to go to Providence Canyon? 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Like there's cool shit to do.
You want to go to the beach? Hour and a half away.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the nicest beach, but if you're feeling beach sick, you got it.
Exactly.
You go to Gainesville, it's like, let me go into some water this gator-infested swamp. You freak.
Gross. Absolute grossness.
No. Yeah. Tallahassee. I mean, Tallahassee, FSU is at the very least a top 3 party school in the country.
Can't even party in Gainesville.
Yeah, you can't.
You have a function, you come to Tallahassee.
Literally, they do. Like, I don't know how any of them can talk any sort of shit when they come to Tallahassee to party.
They're the most beta bitches on the planet.
Such lame.
It's absolutely insane. Listen, so they go to this school, and they're like, oh, we're so good because we have grades. First of all, you're coming into Florida to go to, we're not here to go to school.
Yeah.
If you're going to college in Florida, you're not there for the grades.
Yeah.
You're not there for the academics. We ain't come here to play school, all right? We came here to party.
Yeah.
And you can't do that in Gainesville.
Yeah.
And literally when you want to party, you come to Tallahassee. That's the most cuck behavior that you could possibly have. Yeah. And you lost to us in football. Like, the last thing that you had was that you had a good football team, and now we just took that from you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
It's over.
You don't have any sports.
Florida State is on the come up. Before you know it, we're going to be a better academic school. Because people are just going to be flooding there. And they'll be like, dude, I want to party. I want to see the cool shit.
Yeah.
I want to go to the big football games. You can't do that in UF anymore because they suck.
Yeah. The more people go, the more selective they can be, too.
Exactly.
So you just end up getting all the smarties. Fucking, there's a thing out there. It's A students, like, work for C students or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly.
Like, I'm a B student.
UF students work for FSU students. That's how it works.
Yeah, like, cool. You may make $100K, but I make $200 and I don't work.
Name one, like, notable UF alumni. Zero. You can't think of one. They don't have Deion Sanders. They don't have Burt Reynolds. They don't have.
Yeah, bro. We have Burt Reynolds and Deion Sanders. Literally, like, that's all. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, the only guy that the Gators have is the Gatorade guy.
Yeah. So what? I mean, they also have Aaron Hernandez,
which,
I don't know if you've heard about him. Killed the guy.
Gatorade is bad for you too.
Yeah, so. Gatorade's horrible for you.
Yeah, and Aaron Hernandez also bad for you.
Bad news.
Bad for himself too.
One thing,
you got Tim Tebow, who's the most overrated guy ever.
He had to switch sports, and he still couldn't make it in another sport.
Yeah.
One thing that I loved about Florida State is that they don't sell, like, Gatorade. Like, in the dining halls and stuff, it's Powerade. I loved that.
Yeah. It's a power move.
Yeah, it's important. Like, that's part of the culture.
Yeah. It's the hatred that FSU students have for Florida students.
I feel like we definitely hate them more than they hate us.
I feel like they're
not cool enough to hate. Yeah, exactly.
Like, I've got a few friends that went to Gainesville. I'm not necessarily shitting on you individually. I'm really not.
Wink, wink.
Just like,
yeah, he is.
As a culture, like, you look at FSU, you walk into FSU, they're all like, I fucking hate the Gators. You go to, like, UF, they're like, we're smarter than them. Yeah. It's like pretentious.
Yeah, we have a personality, they don't. Yeah. That's really what it comes down to. We are, like, cool enough to be like, I hate those people. Yeah. They don't have the self-confidence to hate anybody. So
yeah, I know what I stand for, and so I know that you are the antithesis to cool.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's honestly really what it is. Do you want to be cool or not?
I used to hate Miami more just because they're, like, trashy. Like, Miami's definitely more trashy than UF. I have a tiny bit of respect for UF as a football program, but Miami, none. I have zero respect. They're a trash can group of people. Trash can.
Trash can.
The city of Miami is a piece of shit too.
The only thing that separate, like, because I agree with you that fucking hate Miami and they're basically good for nothings, but like you said, they're kind of just like, they're like just dirty, gross, like hobo hoppers. And then you've got UF, and they're like all the, like, intellectuals. It's like, I hate the intellectuals more. Like, I just do.
It's fair.
Like, these guys, the Miami kids don't even know. Like, they're too degenerate to, like, really understand why they're upset at, like, other people or why they suck. UF is, like, over analytical, and they're still lame.
Yeah, that's facts.
Like, you couldn't like, crunch the numbers and figure out why you don't get any pussy.
It's absolutely facts.
You couldn't get that down.
That's the problem. They're overthinking everything. They just overthink there. All they do in Gainesville is overanalyze shit.
Yeah,
it's facts.
I hate those.
Fuck them.
What? How did we get on this?
I don't remember.
Honestly, I'll take any excuse to just rip a Gator apart.
We were talking about Florida in general.
Oh, right.
So,
yeah.
And then, yeah, we got on like football game. Yeah. That was a great game. Didn't deserve to be that close.
No, not
I don't think our offense like didn't score a touchdown. We had one drive, we kicked a field goal. We punted one time.
Yeah.
And they couldn't stop us the rest of the times. We scored a touchdown every other time we had the ball.
Yeah. Well, that quarterback, I mean, he may be better than that.
Sucks.
But he was
Dude, he declared for he didn't officially declare for the draft, but sources say that he's going to go to the draft.
I know that, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you got to rescind that after that game. You've got to.
I saw it like they like reaffirmed it today.
Reaffirmed.
Like the people, like more people were talking about, like, yeah, he's probably not coming back.
Why?
There's absolutely no. Like, there's no point. He's not going top. He's not going first round.
The only reason for that would be if he is like, I'm not going to be better. Like, I need to capitalize on it right now.
Yeah, he's just like capitalizing on the hype.
What is he, a sophomore?
I don't know.
I
think he's a redshirt guy.
So he was on the team last year, didn't play?
Yeah. He didn't play as much as he did. He wasn't the full-time starter last year.
Oh, I think I do remember him like coming in for a few snaps like during the game.
Yeah.
Last year. That's right. Still sucks.
He's always been like touted as like the next Cam Newton. Big, can throw, run.
Can throw, yeah.
He cannot throw.
Sure, bud.
He was like 0 for 15 in his last 15 throws at the end of that game.
Yeah, in the second, bro, there was a point, it was like 4 minutes left in the game, and the announcers said that he hadn't completed a pass since early in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Like, that's awful.
Yeah.
Like, you put me out there and I can complete a pass.
Probably not.
In 2 quarters?
I don't know.
Just snap it, chuck it. I literally will. Like, come on.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe like a screen pass.
Yes.
A screen pass. I'll give you a screen pass.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I could complete one pass in 2 quarters.
I'm honestly a little sad to see him go. I would like to play against him for another couple of years. I think he's a bum, and I honestly think their coach is an idiot. So
yeah, well, he just looked.
However long it takes for them to move on from those two, I'm okay. I want them to take their time because they're gonna suck while they're there.
I want Jordan Travis to stay, bro.
Yeah.
Jordan, if you're listening to this, bro, which I know you are.
Yeah, obviously we're huge.
Yeah. You gotta stay, bro. Stay. Not even just for us, but for you, bro. Like, stay, win a natty, get a Heisman, go first round.
I was watching some interviews from some of the guys after the game. Jared Verse, Trey Benson, and Jay Trav. And Jared Verse and Trey Benson are roommates. So they're both deciding whether or not to go into the NFL or stay. The vibe that I got off their interview was that they were going to stay. So that'd be massive.
That would be huge.
And Travis, he didn't give a full answer. His answer was like, they were like, oh, what are you thinking about the draft? And he's like, I'm just going to keep working, keep praising God, whatever. But he did say that it was nice to like get the win for all the seniors because they're not going to be back. And he didn't like include himself in that. So a little sneaky little pickup there.
Dude, that is a good pickup.
Yeah.
I like that, yeah.
So we might have all 3 of them back, which would be
stupid.
Ridiculous. Johnny Wilson's already coming back. Plus, Hakeem's coming in.
We'd be set.
Yeah.
We'd be set.
We're going to be nasty.
Yeah. We're going to be nasty regardless. But
yeah.
You get another year of J Trav. Chubba can have another year of learning.
Chubba's gone.
Chubba's gone?
AJ Duffy.
Oh, that's right. AJ Duffy. Yeah, that's right.
But,
fuck Chubba.
Yeah, facts. AJ Duffy, we also have Brock Glenn coming in.
Right.
Stole him from Ohio State.
That's big.
So that's massive. And, yeah, honestly, like, if we get all 3 of those guys back, it's at least ACC championship or bust. I'm saying, like, playoffs aren't out of consideration as far as I'm concerned.
That would be huge.
I think we can definitely beat Clemson if they all come back. And if we go undefeated, we should be in the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
We were a couple plays away this year from going undefeated. So I don't see any reason why we can't do it next year.
I'm hyped. The future is bright.
That'd be crazy.
The Florida State program is just mirroring us.
Yeah. We're on the up and up. They're on the up and up. Love that.
Yeah. I'm going to just ride this wave, and they can ride it too. It'd be sick. I would love to be just like making too much money and then look on the TV and Florida State's just winning another chip.
We are absolutely on a tidal wave.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm never going to watch Florida State win a championship on a TV. Saying that right now.
Yeah, okay, fair.
It's never going to happen.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be there. If we go to the playoffs next year, write this down. I'm going to the semifinal and I'm going to the championship game.
Ooh. All right, bet. I'll be there.
Like, the tickets can't be more than like $800. You spend less than $2,000 on two of them, like, that's pennies.
Super worth.
That's like it's not that much money. People just don't prioritize doing cool shit.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah. People got the scarcity mindset for cash, bro.
They're like, I need to hoard all this money and like save it and make sure I'm financially safe and secure. Work.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? You're making more money.
Yeah.
Like, every day you make more money. It's crazy.
Yeah. People got their priorities fucked up.
Yeah. But a big part of that is like, don't have a family too soon. That's a big piece. Is like, you need to be. I'm a firm believer, and you need to have a lot of your 20s is just like you.
Absolutely.
Because that gives you the opportunity to do shit that you want to do, experience life like at its fullest. Like, you can get yourself in bad situations and pull yourself out of it.
Yeah.
If you don't have a girl, you don't have like a girl that's expecting you to marry her and have a family. Like, fuck that, dude. Yeah. That's a 30s problem.
I'm not doing anything family related until I'm like 32 minimum.
Yeah, I got way too much stuff to do.
Yeah.
Like, I have fucking $3,000 that I'm gonna blow on championship tickets next year. not in any way someone who's financially responsible enough for a family. Like, it's not even close.
Yeah. No, not at all. Not at all. That having like a family and all that shit is mad expensive.
Mad expensive. And it's like a life, not ender, but it's a totally different vibe in your life.
Yeah.
You're not doing cool shit after that. You're going to do cool shit with your family. You go on like nice vacations, take them to Fiji or some shit. That's cool.
But that's like showing people, that's like showing other people what life could be like type shit. It's like even if you're just taking your wife, it's like, even if it's just you and your girl, it's like part of that experience is you curating that experience for her. If you're like in your 20s and like solo dolo breaded, it's like you don't have to curate anything for anyone. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm definitely like big on family. Like, I'm a big family man. I can't wait to have my own family and do a lot of trips and fun stuff with them. That sounds awesome. But it's just like everything comes in time. There's a time and a place.
Yeah.
And the time and the place right now, this fucking tidal wave that we're on is like just juice our experience. I don't understand why you wouldn't do that first.
Yeah.
There's no rush. If you juice yourself and you juice your experience, then you get like, you learn more about yourself. You like take the pressure off finding a chick so you can actually find a chick that's awesome. And then you get to have a sick family just because like you're not rushing. You're allowing shit to come.
Yeah.
When it's time. This is not the season for bitches, like hardcore relationships and stuff. It's just not.
Yeah. Abundance. I can pick later.
Yeah. There's always more.
Yeah.
There's always more.
Plenty of fish in the sea.
There's like chicks right now that are 18 that are 4 years younger than me. In 4 years, they'll be 22. And 4 years after that, they'll be 26.
Good math.
So, like, I'll be 30, they'll be 26. Big whoop.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that.
That's the vibe. Man. Zion.
Zion's cool.
Zion is cool.
We got to run around in the snow yesterday.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was fun.
Sick. My boots are a little wet.
Yeah, my boots are a little wet too. But we have recording day, obviously, and then football tomorrow, so
yeah,
they have some time to dry out.
They do. And then we've got a couple more hikes. I mean, this trip is literally about to end.
Yeah.
Like, we have basically a half of a week until we're on our last day.
Yeah. Tomorrow's going to just like, it's basically just like a fast forward day.
Yeah.
All we do is watch football. And then
today's basically over already because we're about to go to a library and just stare at our computer for like 3 hours until this shit's done.
Yep. And then we got Monday, Tuesday, and we leave on Wednesday.
Leave on Wednesday to do like the Salt Lake thing at night.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we'll technically be here the 30th for most of the day.
So we have like
the whole day.
Yeah. We have 3 more days of
after
like outsideness.
Yeah.
Like really like camping.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, bro. 3 months, and now we just have 3 days.
Yep.
We really did that shit, bro.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah. Oh. It's been a banger.
How long have we been going?
We're at a half an hour.
Okay.
Got any other closing remarks?
I don't know. I think that was a pretty good one. I'm excited to go watch the end of the Ohio State-Michigan game. So
Facts.
shout out my Ohio fam. OH, let's go. And, yeah.
Awesome. Appreciate you guys keeping up with us. You should be able to expect probably one more. We're going to try and do one of these in Denver, which is our next spot with our friends.
So this will be out on the 30th.
Yes.
And then we'll record one like over that weekend in Denver.
Yes.
And I'll post it when I get home from Wi-Fi.
Facts.
Fire.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys can expect one more of it like this where it's both of us here in person. The pod is going to take a little bit of a shift in how exactly it's done.
Yeah.
We're still working out the kinks with that, but
Got to give us some time to figure out how to get ourselves both on it. But in the meantime, we'll have some guests.
yeah, it'll be fun. You
Spice
guys will still get to listen to us talk about random bullshit. So
Yeah.
awesome. Appreciate you guys listening to
sir.
another one and being along for this whole journey.
Yeah, for real. This has been a crazy experience. I know no one's really like watching these, but like just to have it as like a documentation for us, is gonna be wild.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna go back and listen to these.
Yeah.
So at least there's one more of you.
It's been an unreal experience.
Yeah.
I can't believe that it's over. I can't believe that it happened. Super grateful for how well it went. Smooth. And to just see so much cool nature shit and really explore this country has been awesome.
Next stop, the world.
Yep.
All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
See ya.